Hello, everyone. Hello. So we'll just begin in like couple of minutes. You might be wondering that what am I wearing? So like cool bubble glares I've got, and I can make bubbles from this bubble glares. Yes, I can make bubbles from this bubble glares that I have because bubbles just need some space to blow the air, and you can make bubbles. Can see this. See, it just needs some space to blow the air, and you can make bubbles. Amazing. All right, shall we all begin? So today, Bela ma'am, Hugs'N'Cuddles team, and Joy Jumpers team, they have organized this wonderful session for all the kids of Hugs'N'Cuddles and Joy Jumpers, because I know that kids at Joy Jumpers and Hugs'N'Cuddles, they like bubbles a lot because it brings smile on everyone's faces, and kids like bubbles a lot because it brings smile on your face, right? And not only that, bubbles help children in a lot of different ways. It helps to develop a lot of different kind of skills like motor skills, visual tracking skills, oral skills, and scientifically it is proven that bubbles are considered to be one of the best sensory activity for children. And whenever you feel that child is feeling cranky or not enjoying, the moment you give them bubbles, they start enjoying, and then they start playing with bubbles. And bubbles is something that everyone likes bubbles, even elder likes bubbles. So today, the session that we have designed, wherein parents along with kids are going to have a wonderful experience with bubbles. And Hugs'N'Cuddles team, Bela ma'am and Joy Jumpers team, this is the second event that they've organized specific to bubbles. Do you remember the first one that we did? Anyone who remember that? Anyone? There was a guy all the way from UK, from London. Do you remember him? Maxwell, the bubbleologist. So we had that event on a very large scale wherein Maxwell was performing and everyone was just enjoying with bubbles. But today, all of you are going to become Maxwell. All of you are going to become a junior bubbleologist because you are going to make a lot of different type of bubbles on your own. Not only that, we will be learning a secret behind the bubble mixture. Okay, and we'll be learning a lot of different things about bubbles. So are you all excited? Shall we begin the session? We're gonna have a lot of fun. So before we begin, I want all of you to breathe in for just a couple of seconds, and we hear this sound. Close your eyes. We hear a sound because we are entering into a different world of bubble. We breathe in. We breathe out. It's going to be a wonderful journey. This 1 hour of yours is just going to be mesmerizing. You're gonna love it, you're gonna remember it, and you will want to hear this again and again. So let us just relax and enter into a different world of bubble. Amazing. Just imagine that you are like a bubble. You kids are like a bubble, and you are also flying up in the sky like a bubble because all your dreams are so high, and you have a lot of imagination built in you, and which makes you fly. So all the kids, you're like bubbles, who always want to fly up in the air because all of you have so big dreams, and you guys have a lot of imagination. All right, so with that, let us begin with our wonderful session of bubbles, and we're gonna have a lot of dance and things like that during the session. So all of you just be ready, and I would really request parents also to be part of this session. Enjoy every moment with the child. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna start with is we're gonna prepare our bubble mixture. So to prepare bubble mixture, we will need a ball like this, okay, wherein we'll be mixing two things. Ideally, we need three things to make bubble mixture, but today we will only be using two things. I will also tell you the third thing which you can add maybe whenever you want to make like bubbles so big, like a human size, then we definitely need the third ingredient. But we're going to use only two things today. And I'll also tell you the ratio and proportion and the proper mixture that is required to make a bubble mixture. So the first thing that we need is going to be a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo. I'll repeat it again. You can put a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo, and we will need water. Now the proportion is going to be 1 part of a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo and 4 parts of water. So as an example, if you're taking, let's say, this much of liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo, then same amount of water you'll have to take 4 times. And after we put that mixture into a solution, we just stir it well. We just stir the solution very well. You can use a straw to stir the solution. And the third ingredient that I'm talking about is a sugar solution or a glycerine. Any of these two, you can use it to make solution more stronger. And with that, you can make bubbles so big. It can be like a human size. But that third ingredient, we are not going to use it right now. But only 2 things. We're going to use a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo and water. And the ratio and proportion, as I said, 4 parts of water and 1 part of a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo. And we stir the solution well. We mix it well. And the third ingredient, which is optional, which we are not going to use it today, is a glycerine or a sugar solution. And again, in future, whenever you wish to add it, the ratio is going to be the 10th part of the water. So if you take, let's say, 10 spoons of water, then you will take 1 spoon of glycerine or a sugar solution. Okay. So I hope all of your solution is ready. I'm still yes, I can. I'm not able to see you guys, right? But I'm sure all of you are following what I'm trying to tell you, and I'm audible enough. So hoping that all your solution is getting ready. So again, 4 parts of water and 1 part of a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo. Okay, and we mix the solution very well. You can also try to touch it and see it will be like little sticky. Okay. Now after we make first bubble, so we're going to start with a simple bubble. Okay. And if in case you're not able to make a simple bubble, then the only thing that you need to do is you need to add more of a liquid soap or a dishwasher or a shampoo, whatever you are using. You need to add that little bit more and make the solution more concentrated. Okay. So this is how we prepare our solution, bubble solution. And again, before we proceed, there are 3 important things that we need to take care. Number 1, we need to make sure that you have some kind of plastic mat or newspaper spread it around, because if this solution falls down, the floor will become slippery. So kids might fall down. So just to make sure that we don't get into that situation, make sure you have some newspaper or plastic mat spread all around you. Second thing, stay away from electronic gadget. And the third thing, if you have a fan which is on around you, then keep the fan off for some time, because bubbles just pop very quickly with the flow of the air. Okay, so we're going to start with our simple bubble first. So for that, we just use a straw, and we have to blow the air out. We don't have to suck it inside, kids, because when you suck it inside, the solution might go inside your mouth. Okay, so we have to blow the air out like this. You feel the air, you'll understand. Like this. And whenever we make a bubble, we have to blow the air very slowly, very softly, very gently. Okay, not very fast like this. No, it needs to be very slowly, very softly, and very gently. Okay, and with that, I begin with our first bubble, which is called as a simple bubble using a straw. And we breathe in, breathe out slowly, softly, gently. And we have our bubble that come out. See? Hi, bubble. Where are you going, bubble? Oh, pop. It popped. Again, I'm going to blow a simple bubble. Blow the air slowly, softly, gently. Now, if you want to hold a bubble with you, what you need to do is you need to close the straw from the top. See, I've closed the straw from the top and you'll be able to hold a bubble. See? Say hi, bubble. It's falling down. Say hi, bubble. Bubble, you are so cute. Do you want to fly, bubble? Yes, bubbles always want to fly. So we just blow the air from our mouth gently and we let the bubble fly. See? Do you know what is the shape of a bubble? So the shape of a bubble is actually a sphere. It's like a round, it's like a circle. But whenever we see a bubble, it looks same from all the four sides. So if you see the ball that you play with in our Earth, our planet Earth is also like a sphere shape. Because if you look at it from all the four sides, it looks same. And that's where we call it a sphere. It is a three-dimensional structure of a circle. That's why it is called as a sphere. So are you all able to make a simple bubble? It's a very simple bubble that we are trying to make. And as I said, if you're not able to make a simple bubble, you will just have to add a little bit of more of a liquid soap or a shampoo or a glycerine, whatever you are using. Just make the solution more concentrated and you'll be able to make a bubble for sure. Okay? Wonderful. And if you want to make like, a lot of bubbles, we just blow there a little fast. See? And you can make more bubbles. See? More bubbles coming out. And slowly, gradually, the excitement level is going to go so high because what we are going to do today is just going to be amazing. So I hope all of you are able to try the simple bubble. And as I said, we can make bubbles with anything that just have a hole. So as an example, I'm using the scissor that I have. I'm just holding it this way and you will see a bubble frame that comes up here. We just blow the air out. As I said, we just need a space to blow the air and we can make bubbles. See? Even with scissor, we are able to make a bubble. See? See? The only thing is that you have to blow the air slowly, softly, gently. One more. Hi, bubble. Twing, twing, twing. Super. So with that, we're gonna get onto a different now a next bubble technique, wherein we will be making a bubble trophy, or some kids also call it as a bubble cake, right? They also call it as like a bubble lollipop. These are the names that kids say. So to make a bubble trophy or a bubble lollipop or a bubble cake, we have to take a glass. It can be any glass. You can take a glass of a glass material. It can be a plastic glass. It can be steel glass. Any glass works well, okay? Now what we have to do is, we'll have to dip this glass like upside down inside a bubble solution, like this, okay? And once you do that, you will see a bubble frame that comes out. See, there's a bubble frame that appears. Okay, here is the bubble frame that we have. And once you have a bubble frame, we just have to take the straw, dip the straw inside a solution, okay? And we need to make sure that the straw should touch the bubble frame, and we need to blow the air out slowly, softly, gently, and you'll be able to make a bubble trophy or a bubble cake or a bubble lollipop. See here. Wow, see? See? And you know what? It can also nod a head like this. No, 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 no. It says yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Yes. We try to blow the air and try to make it fly. Again, I'm going to show you how to make a bubble trophy. So we need to make a bubble frame on the glass. To make a bubble frame, We'll just have to take the glass. It can be any glass you can take, and you have to dip that upside down like this. Okay. The moment you do that, you will see a bubble frame appearing over here. And once you have a bubble frame, you can make a bubble trophy. Now the next step is to take a straw, dip the straw inside a solution, and then we need to ensure that the straw touches the bubble frame, and we blow the air out. Slowly, softly, gently. Here we have a bubble trophy. Now something interesting I'm going to show you. All of you can pay attention here, and this is going to be something exciting for you also. So if you see what happens if I touch the bubble. So let me touch the bubble, and what will happen? The bubble will pop. So let me touch the bubble and pop. Okay. Bubble always pops. Now see something amazing going to happen now. Kids, all of you should see this. This will be like something magical to you. So in the first case, the bubble popped. Now see what happens. All right. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm again going to try to pop the bubble. My finger. Oh. Why is bubble not popping? I think bubble has got some superpower. See, my finger is going inside bubble. See, even I'm moving the finger. See, all the ways. And still the bubble is not popping. What happened to the bubble? The bubble has got some superpowers. And that's why I think bubble is not popping. See? See? So this is actually a concept of science. I did, I applied some bubble solution in my fingers, and then I tried to. So instead of popping, bubble gets some extra support, and that it is actually called as one type of force, which is called as a surface tension in science. So instead of popping, it gets more support when we try to touch it. But the only thing is that you have to apply some bubble solution on our finger, and then when you try to touch the bubble, it won't pop. Okay, you can try that out quickly. I'll show you again. We make a bubble trophy first. And after that, we use our hands and then try to take it inside the bubble, and it doesn't pop even if you move the finger. So it gets some extra support instead of popping. See, I'm moving my finger and nothing happens. It does not pop. See? Oh, it popped finally, because I think something else disturbed and it popped the bubble. So you can quickly try it out, this bubble trophy. And after that, we're gonna go on to our next bubble technique that we have. So the next, we're going to make bubbles using straw petals. So how do we make bubbles from straw petals? Is we take a straw, okay? We take a straw and we make petals out of the straw. Now, how do we make the petals? So we take a scissor. So one part of the scissor goes inside the straw like this, okay? And then we make cuts. So we make cut of each around 3 to 4 centimeters, and we make around 4 to 5 cuts on the straw, and streaks of straw would come out, which will then convert into us petals. So I'll make one cut and then roll the straw. Make another cut, roll the straw. Make another cut, roll the straw. Make the fourth cut, roll the straw. So the cuts are of equal size. After we make cut, we try to separate all the 4 cuts that we made on the outer side like this, and we hold the cuts for few seconds, and we just release it afterwards. You will see a beautiful structure like a straw petals would come out. You could see it here, a beautiful structure like a straw petals would come out. Okay. And now if you see, bubble is going to get support from 4 different parts of the straw. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So it will become more strong, and we'll be able to make bubble more bigger. So I'm going to dip the straw inside, and I'll just blow the air out. And see, now I'm able to make bubble a little bit more bigger. And also, if you want to hold the bubble, as I said, you close the straw from the top, and you'll be able to hold the bubble. See? Hi, bubble. Bubble, you are so cute. You want to touch the bubble? If we try to touch the bubble, it pops. Bubble popped. All right, let's try again. And as I said, if you blow the air a little bit faster, then you'll be able to see a lot of bubbles. See, a lot of bubbles came out. Wow. More. Once you learn all these bubble techniques, you always have activity to do. Like every Sunday you can play with bubbles. Wow, see? And you yourself can also teach a lot of people bubbles. You can share this to your friends, family, and also teach them how to make bubbles. So how do we make straw petals? I'll quickly again repeat it. If you might have missed it, I'll again quickly repeat it. How do we make straw petals? Straw, we make one cut, roll the straw, make second cut, roll the straw, third cut, roll the straw, and the fourth cut. So like that, we make 4 cuts of equal size. And then simply we separate the petals that we made and then hold it for just few seconds like this, and then we leave it. And then you will see a beautiful structure of the straw petals that would appear. Okay? A beautiful structure of the straw petal that would appear. And then simply you dip that into a solution and you blow the air out. You can make bubble. Beautiful bubble. Amazing. Now, with that, we're going to move forward. So we made a simple bubble. Then we made a bubble trophy. We made bubbles with straw petals. And now we're going to go on to our next bubble technique, wherein we'll be making bubbles so big. And also, I'll be showing you a bubble caterpillar, which you can try it out on your own. It's a little tricky. You need some patience to do that, but you can try it out. I'm going to show you how you can do that. Okay. So to do that, we'll need a plastic bottle. I'm sure all of you have a plastic bottle, which is cut from the back side. So if you see, which is cut from the back side, this is the bottle that we need, cut from the back side. Okay. All of you, wonderful. And then simply what do? We dip this into a solution that we have, a bubble mixture that we have already prepared. All right. And you will see a bubble frame that comes out, a bubble frame here. Okay. And as I said, you just need to have a space to blow the air, and you can make bubbles from anything. You never need like a specific wand or something. You can make bubble from any basic materials that you might find anywhere around your house. And simply we blow the air out. Wow. Now here we get a big bubble. I see a big bubble. And as I said, if you want to hold a bubble, close the straw, or here close the mouth of the bottle, and you can hold the bubble. See? You can see a beautiful colors that is coming out. It's like the colors of the rainbow. A color of the bubble is like a rainbow color, because what happens is when a white light falls on the bubble, it gets refracted, and due to that refraction, we see 7 colors of a rainbow. You see a beautiful 7 colors coming out here. See a beautiful colors that is coming out on the bubble. And then if you want to make it fly, just slide your hand, move your hand a little bit, and the bubble can fly. Pop. So again, you dip into a solution, you will see a frame that comes out, blow the air out slowly, softly, gently. If you want to hold a bubble, simply close it from the top and you'll be able to hold the bubble. And if you want to make it fly, simply slide your hand and it will fly. See? It popped. Yeah, wonderful. Now I'm going to show you a bubble caterpillar. To make bubble caterpillar, we can apply solution, a straw solution on the straw. Okay, we'll just apply straw solution a little bit on the straw, just to ensure that bubble don't pop. Okay, so I'm just applying some straw solution. Now, first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the big bubble which we just made, which will be the base like a single bubble. Close the bottle, and I'm going to hold the bubble. Okay. Now we're going to make a bubble caterpillar. To make that, you take a straw, dip the straw into a solution. Okay. And then we blow the bubble out here exactly below the first bubble. We ensure that we should touch the bubble using a straw like this. All right, so there's two bubble. We're gonna try the third one now. Oh, it popped. No problem. We'll try again. Bubbles are tricky. It's not so easy. Okay, but we always try. We keep trying, and I really appreciate the efforts and the thought process that Bela ma'am, Hugs'N'Cuddles team, and Joy Jumpers team that they have to always give child something which is very unique, something that is more hands-on, where they can explore with different things, different materials. So they always take this initiative to give something very unique to their kids. So I really appreciate the effort by the team, and Bela ma'am is always like a trendsetter, and she always tries to do something very unique for children. And we also learn a lot from her. So I'm gonna make this bubble caterpillar now. Hope all of you are enjoying. Are you all having fun? Kids, parents. All right, here we have a first bubble. I'm gonna make a second bubble. It's two bubbles. I'm gonna make the third one. Three bubbles. And now I'm gonna make the fourth bubble. Fourth. Here we have a fourth bubble, guys. Oh. Here we have a beautiful bubble caterpillar. See, bubble caterpillar wants to fly. So what happens is bubble caterpillar becomes butterfly. I'm sure all of you know the life cycle of a butterfly. I've seen that there's something which is there in our syllabus as well. And it starts flying. So I'm gonna make it again. It just popped, we'll try again. No problem. Here make the second one just below the first one. It's two bubbles. Three. And the last one, four. Here we have a bubble caterpillar. And let the bubble caterpillar fly, and it becomes butterfly and starts flying. Bye, bubble caterpillar. Wow. So that's why we made like a big bubble using a bottle. So it's like all basic materials we are using, right? So that's what we really want to pass on to children, that there are a lot of things available already around us. Why don't we just experiment with that? See, you can use your hand to, just give some wind and it will just float up. All right. So with that, we did this big bubble. Now it's time for us to make millions of bubbles. This is going to get crazy, everyone. Okay. And as I said, it's going to get crazy. Let us also enjoy a little bit, playing some beautiful bubble song, which I'm gonna play while we start, and let us all enjoy this moment, because right now we're into a different world of a bubble. Now what we do to make this millions of bubbles is going to get crazy, and I assure you all your house is going to get massed up with bubbles. Okay, it's going to be the craziest bubble thing. Okay, We're gonna make a millions of bubble together. It's going to be so crazy. To do that, we're gonna use the same bottle. Okay, it has a bubble frame. I'll just pop it. So we use the same bottle which is cut from the back side. Now we take a sock and we make the bottle wear the sock from the back side. Okay, we make the bottle wear the sock from the back side. So from the back side, I'll just simply push the sock inside like this. Okay, like this, and you roll it up, and you will have to make like a frame here, a tight frame of the sock should appear, and then the extra part we just have to fold it. We just simply fold it like this. Here is the back part, which is like a tight frame, and the extra part we just fold it, and here is the open space wherein we can blow the air out. Okay, I'll again show quickly. If you have missed it, you can watch it again. So the same bottle which is cut from the back side, we're going to use the same bottle, and now simply we take a sock and we make the bottle wear the sock from the back side, and we simply put the sock like this, roll it up, and we just make a tight frame of a bubble. Okay, we just make a tight frame here of the sock, and then the extra part we just fold it. So this part remains open for us to blow the air, and the back side becomes like a tight frame. So here we have a tight frame of a bubble. Okay, so are you all ready? Are you all excited for this beautiful bubble that we're gonna make? And this is like a millions of bubble we're gonna make together. All right, and with that, let's enjoy with this music. Dip it inside.
Seen a bubble, the super things to see. And when they're not in trouble, they're round as they can be. But if you try to change your shape to make them longer, make them bubble where the trouble bubbles at. It really doesn't matter if you think you're a star, or if you think it's swearing through the shape you are. For in the world of bubbles, all the ones you find are round and 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 round. The way that God designed.
Bubbles everywhere.
Did you know I'm like a bubble gonna and I know that he made me the way I ought to be. But if I get upset because I may not like my size or shape, I'll think of bubbles and don't know that God makes no mistakes. It really doesn't matter if you think you're a star, or if you think it's swearing through the shape you are. For in the world of bubbles, all the ones you find are round and 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 round. The way that God designed.
That was just crazy. I hope all of you are having fun with this millions of bubble. I'm sure all of you are also getting into this crazy zone. That's not stopping. It keeps on coming and coming and coming. See? It's like a bubble cloud. Bubbles everywhere. Can definitely have a free shampoo. No problem at all. Okay? Yeah, it's your free shampoo got bubble beard. See? Amazing. So get crazy with this bubbles that we have. Get crazy. Don't worry about anything around. Just get into a world of bubble and enjoy the bubbles everywhere you have. Beautiful. I hope all of you are enjoying the way I'm enjoying, the way I'm into like a different world of bubble. I'm sure all of you are also enjoying each moment that we are doing right now. And it's so mesmerizing, and it's so amazing for kids. to play with a lot of different type of bubble techniques that we've been doing. And with that, we also get into our next bubble technique. So there are two left, which I'm gonna show. One is going to be hand bubbles, and second is going to be like a bubble rainbow. So like a beautiful art piece we're gonna create. And for that, I'm also gonna turn off my lights, and I will actually put a lights here on the bubble, and you will see just amazing bubbles. Here I am, and let's. And then now we get into a different bubble technique. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a hand bubbles. So we're not going to use a bottle, we're not going to use a straw, we're not going to use any bubble wand, we're not going to use anything. Okay, it is all our hands that we're gonna use. And to do that, we'll just have to apply bubble solution everywhere in both of our hands. So just apply bubble solution everywhere. Okay, everywhere in our hands like this. Okay, all right, see. All right, now all of you know this beautiful sign. So this is what we're gonna do, like a beautiful sign. We're gonna make a beautiful sign, okay? And but before we make that, and before we make a bubble with hands, what we will have to do is we'll have to dip the hand, one of your hand, into a solution like this, and keep all your fingers together like this, okay? And then simply we make a beautiful sign like this. So if you see the thumb and the finger, they're touching together, and there's a bubble frame which is there, which I can see there's a bubble frame here in between. See this very close, there's a bubble frame here. See this. Okay? And then simply what do? We just blow the air out. You will see a bubble that comes in your hand. I'll also show you another option. If you're not able to do or make bubbles with your hand, I'll be showing you another technique wherein you'll be able to make bubble on your hand, which I'll just show you after this. So if you see the beautiful bubble in our hand right now. Now I'll show you how you can make bubble in your hand if you don't even have, if you're not able to do it with your hand. So what we do, just apply bubble solution and then take a straw and you blow the bubble on your hand like this. But no problem, try again. So here is how you can make bubble in your hand without even doing like this, okay? So I'm gonna make this hand bubble. All of you see this, something amazing I'm gonna show you. Gonna make this hand bubble. It goes down, it doesn't fall down because there's just so much of force between a surface tension between the hand and between the bubble, so it doesn't fall down. Okay, now see what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this bubble between two of my hands, and you will see like a one bubble together. Okay, so one bubble, both, all of you see this, just one bubble I have. Okay, now see what I'm doing. So there's something exciting. Now I'm going to take both of my hands away from each other, away, 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 and one bubble becomes two. One bubble becomes two. Now, is there any possibility wherein I can join these bubbles together? Can you do that? I'm trying this way, not working. Okay, but yes, there is a way wherein we will be able to join these bubbles together. Okay, this bubble popped. I'll make another bubble. Okay, now we're gonna try to join the bubble. 1 second. Here I have a lot of foam. Let me clean the foam a little bit. All right, and then see, this is how I'm gonna join them. It got connected and it popped. We'll try again. See this. Okay, one bubble. And take your hands away, 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 away. It becomes two bubbles, two bubbles. Now let us join them. I have some foam here, because of that it's not happening. 1 second, I'll just remove the foam. All right. So we take our hands away, becomes two bubbles. I'm gonna join them. Here we have two bubbles that got connected, and now we have one bubble. Again, we separate them. So it's two bubbles. Again, we join them together. Two bubble becomes one again. And then again, we separate them. Something very interesting, guys. See? So two bubbles. And then again, one bubble. See? Two bubbles. We let it fly. Now what I'm going to do is we can place some object inside the bubble. Okay. So we're going to place something inside the bubble. To do that, first we make a bubble. Okay. So here is what I'm doing. Okay. Some of you might be confused that how am I able to hold a bubble. So the moment we blow the bubble out, we just have to connect this thumb and the finger together, and you'll be able to hold the bubble, okay, like this, and it will stay there. All right. Now I have a ball. You can use any object like a small toy car, or it can be like a small duck or anything that you might have, which you can place it inside. So I have a ball which I'm going to place inside the bubble. Okay. So it's going to get inside the bubble. Guys, see this. Before that, when you want to really take something inside the bubble, you'll have to apply solution on that particular object, a bubble solution, and then we simply push it inside. And now you will see that the ball is inside the bubble. See, the ball is inside the bubble. See this? The ball is inside the bubble. Now, can we take it out? Let's try to take it out. I'm gonna take it out, and oh, it popped the last moment. No problem. We'll do it again quickly. And then I'm gonna simply push it inside. It's in. I will try to bring it back. It's back again. It's touching this part. Okay. So this is how we can take the objects inside the bubble. Wonderful. I hope all of you are enjoying the beautiful journey of the bubbles that we are doing. And with that, we're gonna do the next bubble technique, wherein we're gonna make a bubble inside bubble inside bubble, and we're gonna see a beautiful piece of a bubble. It's going to be amazing. It's going to look so beautiful. And for that, we will need one plate. Now it can be any kind of a plate that you can take it up if you really want to try. So here I'm gonna take a steel plate that I have. You can use plastic plate, any kind of plate works. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do is we will be applying bubble mixture here on the plate on the back side. So here is where we will be applying the bubble solution. So here is where we will be applying the bubble solution. Apply properly like this. This is how we apply bubble solution on the back side of a plate. Apply it everywhere like this. All right. And after that, guys, what do? We take a straw and we apply a solution, bubble solution everywhere on the straw. Okay. Because this straw is going to get inside one bubble and then inside second bubble like that. Just to avoid the popping, we just should apply some bubble solution everywhere on the straw just to avoid the popping. Now, what is the first thing that we do? Okay, for this, I'm also going to turn off the AC because this is going to be a very beautiful piece. So it might disturb a little bit. So, okay. So I'm gonna blow the first bubble on the plate like this, you can see. And then I'm gonna also turn off the light of my room. So this is one bubble, okay? Now we make a second bubble inside the first bubble. So for that, we just use a straw, same straw, dip it into a solution, and let the straw go inside the first bubble. So it will go inside the first bubble, and you will just simply blow the air out. Okay, I'll try to do it from the upper side. It's just slipping down. So here we have two bubbles. I'm gonna try to make the third one. Wow. You can see this, a beautiful piece of a bubble, guys. Oh, it popped, no problem. We'll quickly make it again. It's two bubbles. Let's try it again. One bubble. One. We do one more. Two. And then three. Wow, beautiful. So let me just turn on the flashlight of my cell phone. One second. All right, you can see this, a beautiful piece of a bubble. See everyone, this bubble inside bubble. It just looks so beautiful. Okay, we'll make it again and try it out. Let's try it out again. All right. We see a beautiful piece of a bubble, guys. See. This looks so beautiful. Wonderful. See, guys. You can also try this out. Bubble inside bubble on a plate and see how it goes. All right. So, I mean, if there are any questions or something, you can definitely put it on a comment. I think we'll be able to have, answer the questions that you might have. And it was just an amazing, to conduct this session with Hugs'N'Cuddles team, with Bela ma'am and Joy Jumpers team. I hope all of you had a very different experience, knowing a lot of different things about bubbles, making a lot of different type of bubbles. And I'm sure this is going to help kids in a lot of different ways. Because as I said, bubbles are considered to be the most beautiful and the most effective sensory activity, and it develops a lot of different type of skills in child. And now you all know all secrets about making bubble mixture and all, so you can it's just ready for you anytime at home. You can keep the bubble solution reserved, and whenever you feel that kids want to make bubbles, you just give some straws, some balls, and some bottles and all. Let them keep playing with bubbles all the time. I hope all of you, all the parents, had an amazing experience with us today, and it was just beautiful to conduct this session with the team. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining today's session. For any questions that you might have, you can put it on comment, right? Also, you can also visit us, like we are from Curio Box. You can visit us on Instagram, on Facebook. You can also let us know if you have any questions, queries that we can help you out to answer. Thank you so much, everyone. So here I'll be ending the stream, and it was so good to interact with all of you, and hope all of you had an amazing session, amazing time with us today. Thank you so much. Again, thanks Bella ma'am, Hugs and Cuddles team, and Jojo team. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks everyone for joining the session today. Bye bye. Bye everyone.